Investigators didn't notice the pattern until the fourth disappearance. The national park was known for its long, quiet trails and steep overlooks. Every year, a few hikers went missing. Most were explained away: slips, falls, sudden storms rolling in too fast. The forest was dense and unforgiving. But this was different. Each of the missing hikers had posted one final photo before vanishing. At first glance, the photos looked identical in the most ordinary way. A scenic overlook, pines stretching endlessly into the distance, blue sky above a valley of green. The kind of picture anyone would take after reaching the summit. But when a ranger lined them up side by side, something felt wrong. Every photo had been taken from the exact same coordinates. Same rock in the lower left corner. Same crooked tree on the right edge of the frame. Same direction, facing out toward the forest. The hikers were different ages, different states. Some experienced, some beginners. None of them knew each other. Yet they all stood in the same place, facing the same way. The most recent hiker was a college student named Aaron. His phone was recovered a week after he disappeared, found near a narrow trail that wasn't marked on official maps. His last photo was the same overlook. He had captioned it, "Worth the climb." Search teams scoured the area for days. Helicopters, dogs, volunteers. Nothing. No body. No torn clothing. No signs of a struggle. Just the photo. When investigators zoomed in, they started noticing small inconsistencies. In the background of Aaron's photo, just between two trees, there was a darker shape. At first it looked like shadow, but when they enhanced the image, the shape didn't match the angle of the sun. It was vertical, and closer than it should have been. They checked the older photos again. In each one, behind the hiker, subtle, almost blending into the forest, was the same distortion. A faint outline, slightly different position each time, but always there, standing where the camera would have been, not in front of the hikers, behind it. One ranger suggested the hikers had used a timer, set their phones down on a rock, and stepped back for the shot. But there was no rock in front of them, no stable surface, just a steep drop and loose gravel. And in every image, the angle was too high, as if someone taller had been holding the phone. The park quietly closed that section of the trail. They never announced why. A month later, a couple hiking illegally past the barricade reported something strange. They reached the overlook at dusk and noticed fresh footprints in the dirt. Only one set, leading toward the edge. No return prints. They left quickly. Before they did, the woman turned around and snapped a quick photo of her boyfriend with the valley behind him, just to prove they'd made it. Later that night, when she looked at the picture, she felt her stomach drop. Her boyfriend was smiling at the camera, but over his shoulder, just barely visible in the trees behind him, was a tall figure, facing directly toward the lens. Too close, and the angle of the photo, it wasn't where she remembered standing. It was several feet behind her, as if someone else had taken it. Authorities never found her boyfriend after that. The overlook is still there. The forest still stretches endlessly beyond it. And if someone stands in the right spot, facing the valley, the picture always looks perfect. Until you realize the hikers were never photographing the forest. They were posing for whatever was standing behind the camera.